Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com. Today I wanted to answer the question of how much money do you need to start trading? You've probably asked yourself this question before, and maybe you just want to know how much money do I need to, just start trading a bit like for fun and for some experience, or how much do I need to start trading for a living and stuff like that. And I'm going to go over this in this video. I'm going to base myself off a blog post that I had written a couple months back. I'll put a link in the description below to that if you want to read it and some of my other articles on my website. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of guide you through this. And obviously it's an important question to ask because you really want to know and realize what's realistic and stuff. Because what might happen is you could start with an amount that's too small, like maybe $500 or something, and realize that you get basically destroyed by trading commissions and stuff like that, and you're not able to actually make any amount of money, any substantial amount of money, and not really grow your trading account. Or you might start with too much and be taking on too much risk for your actual skill level, and you might end up with some pretty big losses, right? And you don't want that either. So yeah, I'm going to get into some of the, I'm going to basically guide you through 3 trading account sizes, and so you get an idea for where you should be at. But what I like to let you know is that all of this in the stock market depends, right? If you're trading options, you can get by with a little bit less money. If you're on a commission-free broker like Robinhood, you can also get by with a little bit less money. And then for cryptocurrencies, for example, same thing, probably a bit less. Stocks, since the returns are usually a little bit more tame in most cases, to make good money, you're going to need a certain amount of capital, right? That goes without saying. But to get started here, we have the first account size that I call the trading tuition fees account size. And so this account size would be somewhere between $0 and $1,500, okay? And this would be a small account that would, unless you're taking big risks and get lucky and stuff, make some really big substantial gains, 50, 100% gains, or at least double-digit gains, you're going to have really a lot of trouble growing that account into anything big, right? Unless you're like an amazing trader. Basically, you're very limited, and you'll sort of just fluctuate your account size, but probably not really be able to grow it much. You could, use your I don't know, like $500,000, however you have, how much you have, and put that towards maybe investing it, because if you're investing it, then you don't really need to worry about, you can start small basically, but you can trade with that amount of money. That's fine, and I think the reason behind this name, right, the trading tuition fees, is because there's a good chance, that you're going to lose money with this account size, especially if you're starting out, and you might even blow up your account, lose everything, or at least a big portion of it. And if that happens, that's obviously not fun, but like I mentioned here, it serves as a learning tool, right? And obviously what's good with this amount is, unless you're doing like crazy stuff with like penny stocks or something, you probably won't lose all of your money like right away, right? So you'll get some good time in the market where you can really just learn the tricks of the trade, right? And I would say this would be the goal almost for, I mean, you don't want to lose your money, but it's an outcome that's reasonable. It's just to gain experience, basically, if you're trading with this amount of money, would be what to expect, right? And nothing more, but that experience is valuable, and it can help you then come back one day with more money and maybe do much better, right? So that's what you should be expecting with an account of this size. Second, we have the comfortable trading account size, okay? And so like I said here, this would be somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000, okay? And this is actually a pretty good account size, I would say, to start trading with, especially if you've already had some experience with a smaller amount. And with this account size, what's nice is you can actually grow your account, right? You can slowly start getting some growth in and building that up to something bigger, which is really nice. What's also good is you can diversify be a bit more flexible and recover more easily from drawdowns. Okay, this is pretty big. So going back to this account size, right? If you're trading with a very small amount of money, you can't really diversify. You know, you kind of have to be like all in on a stock to get any type of gains and stuff. So it's just really hard, right? With $5,000 to $10,000, you have some options, right? You can really get some nice amount of trades in and you know, average down or average up and stuff like that. You have much more options, and that'll allow you more likely to be more successful, and just to be able to grow it faster and in a more substantial way, right? But it's not going to be most likely life-changing, right? Especially with stocks. So that's something to know. But finally, we have our final sort of account size, if you will, right? Which I call the professional trading account size. And this account size basically is enough. It's $25,000 or more, and there's a specific reason for that. And I guess, by the way, you could kind of bring this up to 5,000 between 5,000 up until 25,000. I guess could still be the comfortable trading account size. But the reason for this $25,000 mark is a specific reason for that. That's because it's I guess a law. There's something called the pattern day trader rule in the U.S. and it basically limits the amount of day trades you can do every week to I think 3 or something. And you know, there's some other rules like wash sale rules. There's a couple other trading rules, settlement days, that you can't really bypass unless you have $25,000 or a margin account, right? And obviously there's risk associated to margin accounts, so if you can get it cash, that's probably better, right? So $25,000 or more basically allows you to not really have to worry about all those rules, right? You can really truly be like a professional trader, right? You're not limited and stuff. I mean, you're only limited by the amount of capital you have, but at that point, right, $25,000, you can make that work in your favor really quickly, right? I mean, just think about it. If you're able to make a trade where you make 1%, you've already made $250 right there. So it goes up really fast, right? 10% a month, you'd be making $2,500 a month if you're able to do that, right? Which I'm not saying is easy, but you get the idea. So with your $25,000, you can you know, maybe not make a living trading, but you're on your way there, right? You're on your way to becoming a professional, profitable if you're good, and self-sustainable trader, which is I guess what everyone strives for if you want to become a trader. So that would be the amount necessary to really be able to trade, place also shorter trades like day trades and stuff like that. One thing that I will mention, just to throw this in there, is if you're going to be trading, let's say with a medium-sized account, I would maybe consider swing trading instead of shorter time frame trades, okay? And that's simply because of stuff like commission and just because of the amount, you know, and the averaging that you can do. It's probably best to take some longer time frame trades, right? Maybe a couple weeks or a couple months out instead of day trade stuff. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So I hope this little video cleared the question of how much do you need to start trading for all of you. And let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them. And otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more trading and investing videos. Thanks for watching.